Greetings all around this world.
We are the Quest Bros.
Welcome back.
To another deck of many animated spell cards, 8 through 9, unboxing. Here with the HitPointPress deck of many animated spell cards. And we're going to be unboxing these, kind of giving you guys our thoughts, our opinions on how they look. They did not pay us, they did not send these. We bought these ourselves, so please check out HitPointPress and use the link in the description below, and you will be able to help support us and help support them
While getting these really cool animated spell cards. They do have, I'm pretty sure, all of like 5th edition's spells, at least the ones in the player handbook.
Yes,
for sure.
They do have cantrips through 9, plus the deck of many, and there's a lot of other stuff that just HitPointPress has to offer. You've probably seen them on Critical Role and the stuff they've offered there. So you know they're a good company, and they have really good products. So let's get into some unboxings.
So this is 8 and 9. So these ones actually, again, have the customizable spell cards. So these might be a little quicker.
This one has 14.
This one has 15.
Okay, so there are a lot more customizable. 16 spell cards?
Yep, 15.
15 spell cards, okay.
So 30 cards each though. Yeah, I think actually all these boxes, 30 cards, 31 cards. 31. So there's a lot of cards. But all right. This is 9.
Sorry, level 8.
I separated them evenly between us, so we'll be going through them. This one's Feeble Mind. Yeah. This one makes you as dumb as a baby. I'm pretty sure. On a failed save, the creature's intelligence and charisma. 1.
For how long?
For 30 days.
30 days?
And at the end of the 30 days, the creature may repeat the saving throw. If they succeed on the saving throw, the spell ends. If not, that's another 30 days.
Damn. I mean, yeah, we're at level 8 now. That's the
The
thing.
only
Things are
things
gonna get hard.
The only things that can heal the spell are Greater Restoration, Heal, or a Wish.
Oh, gosh.
Get screwed. That's so funny.
Okay, I got some.
I love that spell so much. Stupefy.
As a real life bard, I really just like this one. Was it Glibness?
Glimness.
Win the ladies. This better be a bard only spell. Warlocks can get this?
Dude, yeah, they use charisma.
That's true. So yeah, so these are the level 8. So a lot of these are going to be.
Well, technically, a warlock can only get that if they use their Mystic Arcanum, which I'm pretty sure they can get any spell, actually.
Okay.
The next one is Animal Shape. This one is interesting. It's a little dark, so I'm going to bring it a little closer. But it's like 3 people, and they're all changing into different animals.
But, so, hold on. Is that a druid only?
Yeah.
But so what's the difference between that and like your actual druid ability that you get at 3rd level to change into animals? Is that you can make someone else turn into an animal maybe instead of yourself?
So the druid only one goes up to a CR of 2. This goes up to CR 4. Did you know
okay.
that?
I see what you mean. Unless you take the subclass that allows it, I think, to get a little higher.
Yeah, I think it's the Circle of the Beast or something.
I think it's the moon.
Allows you to go a little higher.
Yeah.
But
all right, next is Demiplane. Yeah, a lot of these things, it's like, how do you show like something that doesn't exist, right? Like,
yeah.
How do you get the artistic explanation of an unreal world?
Well, it's real to me. Oh, you're just going again? I'm done.
Dominate monster. I like the idea of this one. That the person sees the that the person sees the owlbear, or it's like eyes closed, their owlbear's there, and boom,
dominate.
This is how my ranger was though.
Ranger.
isn't even a ranger spell. It's a bard, sorcerer, warlock, wizard.
Yeah, because rangers should have the ability to do this
Anyway, yeah, they shouldn't need a spell.
They
to
shouldn't
do
need
it.
a spell to do it.
So for those who, again, new to the video, didn't see the last one, here's kind of the text. Some of them have a lot bigger font than the others, depending on what they need, but a lot of them, too, get to be small. Some of them have multiple
I have a multiple one.
There we go.
Up. So this is Anti-Magic Field. Which is actually a lot more than I think it actually does show, because I think there's no sign that an anti-magic field is up in D&D, realistically.
Unless someone is casting a wind effect, and that's what's coming around it, and you're just able to see it that way.
So then here's the second one. So it also nullifies magical items that are not artifacts.
See, I like how they have both versions of that then, so you can see. Okay, cool. It
stops other spells
magic
and items. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm actually gonna.
I'm at an angle, making them trying to look different. Because we got 15 of them, right? How many of them are there?
16.
16. Where am I going next? Maze. This one's cool. This one just reminds me of good old Tetris.
I have another double spell.
Just to be able to you've seen the maze come up and just being rearranged, redone. Really cool. Again, simple, but it's nice.
No, it's probably. Okay. All right. Next is antipathy and sympathy.
Spell it.
What?
It's okay. I can't spell it either.
Antipathy. Antipathy. And then sympathy. I don't know what these spells do. It's another one of those spells that is super long that I've never bothered to read.
Oh my. Like, it's a lot of font. What is this? Druid Wizard? Maybe I should find out.
It's a good spell.
Something also to note, too, the different art styles within them. So this one looks very comic book-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it up closer. Very comic book. Where's the camera? Very, like, almost like cartoony, but not in like a childish way, but just like animated that way compared to something of this level that looks a little bit more realistic. Because yeah, there's many different artists that work on these. Because I mean, if one person was doing it, it would take a long time. Mind blank.
I think that ability allows you to basically erase either yourself or someone else's like memory for the last like 10 minutes.
Bard Wizard. Man, I'm missing out as a bard.
You are.
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is immune to psychic damage. Any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts, divination spells, and the charmed condition. The spell even foils. Excuse me. The spell even foils wish spells and spells or effect of similar power used to affect the target's mind or gain information about the target.
Yeah.
Nullifying wish.
So I was wrong, but this actually used to be a psionic.
Okay.
So psionics, back in like advanced D&D, you could roll, and you had a % chance based on your charisma, wisdom, and intelligence. You had like a 2% chance to have psionics as a character, and then you could go into psionics. Really interesting. This is clone, and I just found out recently because I don't read every single spell. I'm only going to use the ones that I even care about. I just found out that they redid clone, so now it's actually useful.
Because what did it do before? And what does it do now?
Before, it would make a clone that at all costs wanted to attack you and kill you.
Oh.
Now, if you die, it basically is like this becomes you.
Oh.
Like literally like Rick and Morty clone pod from a different universe. Yeah. What is the chat say?
It's just space commenting.
Okay.
what is it? Oh, my handle's just wet. Power Word Stun.
I think that used to be a 7th level spell.
Bless.
Thank you. Interesting.
Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard.
Yeah, you're missing out on
Yeah.
Bard.
Speak a word of power that can overwhelm the mind of one creature,
Yeah, you can stun them.
leaving it dumbfounded.
Doy.
If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned. Wow.
I had 2 doubles, so I only have 1
okay.
card left.
Incendiary. Incendiary. I am dyslexic as hell today. Cloud.
Incendiary cloud, yeah.
It's a cloud. This one actually looks pretty cool.
It's more than a cloud. It's an exploding cloud, but yeah, it's explosive.
Yeah, I like the perspective of this, that like you're looking up at the sky and then just it looks like the sun comes down and just like crashes.
Comes down, rains upon me.
Oh, I got 2 more, so.
Yep. So you go, I'll go on the last one.
All right, Earthquake. This one's a little lackluster.
See, the generic thing would have been to do it to like a castle or something, but I kind of wish that they had like at least a tree or something, because they explain in here like what effects it does to like a tree, or other things like buildings and structures, and what happens if someone's in a cave and it happens and things like that. So I don't know. Earthquake is a really powerful spell, and even if you think it's powerful in 5e, it used to be stronger in 2nd edition. So it used to instant kill.
Everything in 2nd edition used to instant kill.
Not everything.
I had a spider that if it bit you and you
That's
failed,
just because it had poison though.
but the fact that poison instant killed.
Well, and that was only at level 1.
I know. All right, Holy Aurora.
That was control weather, by the way.
Holy Aura.
It's Aurora.
No, it's not. Isn't.
No, I'm messing with you.
I thought it was at first. This one doesn't have too much, but also this one doesn't really need much animation to it.
All right.
Right, now we're on to the
Your plastic on.
yeah, that's all the plastic.
Oh, I don't.
These are the blank cards. So these are the ones that you can use for your homebrew spells.
Yeah, so the backs are supposed to be like whiteboard-like, so you can take a dry erase marker and mark on them and stuff, create your own spells, and then if you want, you can kind of get rid of them. But just like a whiteboard, it kind of works, kind of doesn't. They are waterproof.
Or water resistant.
Or water resistant, yeah, we should say that. Hey. Don't come calling back to us and being like, hey, I
was playing D&D in the pool
and guess what? My cards fell apart.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean, they are plastic, so they probably work pretty well.
Yeah. Something too for these that I really like is they're very specific on what they're showing, but also like very
generic enough that it could really be anything.
Yeah. So this one we've got a shield that's all rusted away, but then the mud is coming across it, so it's like it's very generic on what's happening.
So yeah, so is this a spell that like rust things? So like, is that a magical shield and the spell's weight coming over and rusting the shield, or is it like that shield was bit by a rust monster and the mud is stopping the rust?
Yeah. Or is the spell the mud?
Or is the spell just the mud?
You let us know. Let us know in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube what you think these blank ones would be.
This is the druid's version of I don't know why I looked to see what spell this was. I was like, who owns this? This is the druid's version of glyphs. Glyph spells.
I think space of that last one would be Time Warp. Chaotic Wits in the chat. Thanks for watching. Thank you for joining us, being here. This one's kind of cool.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Even though like this one is showing a very
like specific thing.
Like it's showing a skull. I would love like I'm just gonna use this for my light spell. And like there you go.
I just like that this is just a level like 1 or level 2 light spell. What is it called? Skull of Light. Why do you have what? Whoa! What is that skull you're holding in your hand? It's just like beacon of light from the skull.
Oh, Falling Stone said something. Sup, my gangster. Sorry, I didn't see that one. Sup.
Wow, this is really soul sucking or power gem. You let us know.
Yeah, are they coming in? Are they coming out?
It's never out. I thought that was a demi-lich at first when you showed us.
Oops. So when it looks like someone's holding a map, or they're holding a picture that is then animated. Right?
Yeah. Animated map, it shows you like what's happening, like
it's either working as like a video phone or as capturing a moment in time.
yeah. I mean, I feel like Scry's already like the video like thing, so yeah, moment in time one could work. Squeak. Squeak.
That'd be a cool for like it's like again a very Avatar. It feels like a druid spell. Like you can meld earth or something like
No,
that.
this is actually a monk spell.
Here we have a woman getting hit by light and then
It
turning
ages
old.
her.
Yeah.
That reminds me of like a ghost attack in D&D. Ages you really quickly. Back in second edition, a D4 times 10 years they age you just by
Why?
their presence.
Where's it even dropping? Are those? Is it like an egg?
So I think what it is it's like these were materials for a spell because they look
okay.
more refined, but then when they fall into his hands, they're more like simplify or like so precious gems turned into semi-precious gems instead of using them completely for a spell. I think it's kind of what's happening in
Or
there.
the other way, being able to
refine a gem.
Yeah. Some type of vocal singing one, whether this be a healing word or
Well, healing word's an actual spell.
no, yeah, but like healing word or like a damaging song of pain. I'm trying to see what she's got in her hand. It looks like she's got like her wand. Again, can be much interpreted.
What you want again? I had 2 more. Oh, did you show Sunburst?
Oh no, I missed a spell.
You missed an actual spell.
Yeah. Sunburst. Ooh. So.
Wow.
It's like you can barely see it because neither can the people in the card see. That's really cool. Level 8 evocation instant 150 feet. Druid, sorcerer, wizard.
12d6 radiant.
12d6 radiant.
You're missing out on druid.
I am no. I'm just behind. I gotta tell my DM, hey, level us up again. Is that just a dead fish?
Yeah.
In a stream
of fish souls. Yeah.
Like again, some of these are like, what the heck? So it's like you got the fire, and then fireworks. Not too sure what this could be. Again, if you maybe you got something homebrewed that this would be perfect for, and there you go. Then you can have
like bonfire of entertainment.
Yeah, right.
It's a...
It could be a spell.
Somebody out there.
It could be a cantrip. It could be a spell.
This one's just someone touching a book and either applying some magic to it or is finding out that it's magic. Like this would be a good one for like identify. That was my last one.
Very confused on it. This one has a lot going on, kind of. So there's this man, or this orc. he's got like his heart in a jar, and then it's coming out and like healing him, or he's putting his heart into the jar. I'm not entirely sure, but someone's got a spell for it. All right, and that's it, and that was all level 8. We got one more box, but before we do, we'd like to thank again HitPointPress and the Deck of Many for sponsoring us. Make sure you follow all of them, all of their social medias, as well as following all of us. So make sure you subscribe, follow us on Twitch, follow us on all of our social medias, as well as them. And
keep talking, nobody
yep,
dies.
I know. Keep talking, nobody dies. And we're going to continue on to our level 9 spells, the last box we have. The highest level of spells there can be.
People mind.